a video. This will be my March favorites. I cannot believe that it is the end of March already. Like, it just seems like March started and already here we are. It's the end of March. Like, is this seriously happening? Um, this is self-tanning. I've been enjoying so much the Tarte Brazilians. This is something that I repeatedly love. This is an all-time favorite. This is like my holy grail. I have a supersized version of this, and then I have this one, which is the normal size. And then I want to mention also the Brazilians wipes for face. And I love these. These are currently on sale on Tarte's website. They are introducing new ones, and they also have a new self-tanner. The new self-tanner is like this, but has like an extra, you get that tan faster. As far as I can tell, these are not different though, and they're not taking either one of these away as far as I know, but these are my favorites, so I decided to stock up while I had some money and while they were on a good deal. So I have the first step of my skincare routine is to moisturize. This is the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer with SPF 47, and it's the Protect Plus Perfect. This has a tinted, it's a tinted moisturizer. So as you can see there, the tip is, it's like a tan. So when you put it on, it does come off with some color, nothing too harsh, but definitely adds color, and it's not just a normal tan. But I like that because for my first coat, it's going to be under my makeup, but it's going to make my skin look nice, and it gives me a nice even layer to start out with, so it just gives me this a tad bit extra color, which I do love. And this it moisturizes the skin, but it doesn't leave it greasy. It does have that argan oil in it, but it, like I said, it does not leave it greasy. It like sinks right into your skin, and I really, 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 really love this. And I have used this moisturizer, not the tinted one, but I've used the regular one for 3 or 4 years now without changing to a different brand. So I swear by this, and it doesn't break me out. The next step I have is a primer. So I've been loving the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is amazing. First of all, yes, it's a little bit more expensive because it is a Becca product, but I love it. I think it's definitely worth the money. As you can see, it has a pump, and I'll pump some out my hand here. It just gives your skin a nice glow to it. So I'm gonna like show you a comparison. So this is like way too much, but hey, that's what we have. It does have a slight scent to it. I'm not sure how to describe. I'm gonna wipe the excess on my arm. I'm not sure how to describe that scent. It's nothing too like powerful though. I mean, I wouldn't say it's an offensive smell. But do you see the difference in my skin? Like, it just gives it a nice little sheen. I don't know if that's showing up at all, but just gives it a nice little shine. Nothing like, well, bam, here I am, but it's a nice golden glisten to the skin. I really like that, and it helps my makeup stay all day, so I would recommend this. Prime my eyes with this Tarte Clean Slate 360 Creaseless Primer. This is a 12-hour smoothing eye primer. I really like this. As you can see, I'm almost out of it. I've had this for a while, and it really is great. I get eczema on my skin, and even on my eyelids. This doesn't break me out more, even though my skin is sensitive to a lot of products. This one is actually really great, and I think it actually helps improve the quality of the eczema on my eyelids. And it keeps my eyeshadow right where it needs to be all day long. I worked out today, I have it on, and it kept everything in place where it needed to be. And I've been at school almost, like I just got home, and I go at 10 o'clock, I have to be there, which means I'm putting my makeup on at about 8:30. It's currently 8:45, so 12 hours did the trick. The next thing I have is foundation. So I have two for you guys. I've been switching back and forth between these because I was using one and then it was empty, so I switched back to the old Faithful that I had on hand. This is the Pure Air Perfection CC Cushion Foundation. It comes in a little compact like this, and it does come with the sponge, which is pink on the other side, but this has foundation on, so it doesn't look pink. And then inside you have the cushion, and I love this stuff. It's not a full coverage foundation. It is a CC cushion foundation, so it's more of like a CC cream, so it gives you good coverage, but if you're a full coverage foundation person, this is probably not for you. It does have a nice SPF of 50 plus in here though. And then the other foundation is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and I love this. This foundation is amazing. It is like a moussey texture. If you're not familiar with it, I'll just dab a little bit on my skin here. But it is not liquid. It comes out like this. It's not going to run on your skin, and it just feels so so airy and fresh and clean, and I love it. And I work out every day, and it stays on. It doesn't break my skin out, even though you probably shouldn't work out with makeup on. I do, and this has never caused me to break out. So um, just a great foundation no matter how you apply it. I apply it out today. I have applied it with the Beauty Blender. I've applied it with a brush, and I really do like all of the applications. And then it doesn't leave a greasy feel. Like already my skin feels dry, and it's just a nice smooth feeling. So I love this. I will continue to buy this. I have one on the way because this is getting low, and I was starting to freak out like, oh my gosh, you know, even though I probably have a lot left. And then I have concealer. So I've been on the hunt for a good under eye concealer, and I found one because of YouTube. So this is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. This stuff's amazing. I use it under my eyes today, even though probably starting to wear out because, like I said, it's been 12 hours. But it goes on very smooth. It has a nice applicator to it, and you just need the tiniest little bit, and it's like a liquid, and then you just brush it in, and it gives you a nice coverage. I find that it covers my dark circles really good, and I love this. I'm glad that I chose this, but I'm glad that I tried this, and I would definitely recommend it if you're on the search for a new concealer, especially under eye concealer. Give this a try. It's only like 20 bucks, I think, which for like an Ulta or Sephora brand is a really good price. As far as powders go, I've been using a new one lately, and it's the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Translucent, and this is the loose powder. As you can see, it comes in a little container, and it does, if you twist this off, it does come with a little puff, even though I have not applied it that way, but it has the little holes on the inside where the product comes out. So I just tap it into the lid, and then I dip my brush in there and all over my skin, and I really like it. I think it works so well. When I brushed it on one side, I compared the two, and I had no pores. Like, it's Bye Bye Pores, but I had no pores. And I got this when Ulta had Ulta had their 21 Days of Beauty, and I picked one of these up. I didn't really need a powder, but I was like, let's give it a try because it's IT Cosmetics, and I've been wanting to try it, so what better day than when it's on sale. So I give it a try, and I really like it, so I'll be picking that up in the future. I suggest you try it if you haven't already. So next up, I have bronzers. I've been loving two this month. I have the Super BB Insta Ready from Physicians Formula. I have two different ones. So this first one I'm going to talk about is in the shade Bronzer, and this is the Filter BB Bronzer. So it looks like this, and it says Sunkissed in the middle. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like a camera lens kind of, but the different shades in it, there's more of like a yellowy shade here and then the darker and lighter bronzes. I feel like if you dip your bronzer brush in there, swirl it around and then swirl it on your cheeks, it gives you a nice sun-kissed look, and the glow that makes you look like you've been out in the sun, but you're not burnt, but it just warms up the skin. And the same with this one. This is the Filter Trio BB powder in Universal Filter. And as you can see, there's 3 different layers to this. There's the Nude Filter, Healthy Glow, and Sunset Filter, and they look good. Like, you can do them on their own, or you can swirl your brush in there, is what I do, and then I go all over on my hairline. You know, I swirl it in here, down on my cheeks, on my chin, and down my neck. And then it gives me, it doesn't even really look like a deep bronzer, it's just a nice glow, and I think it just gives you that warm, alive look that looks great for spring, but it's not too dark yet. And then the next thing I have is a contouring kit. So this is the Tarte Contour Palette. This is what I've been using and loving this month. So as you know, it has the mirror, but we're going to focus on the contour shades. So there is a lighter and a darker one. I like them. I like this one alone, or I like them mixed together for a nice healthy contour look. It's not too dark. I have it on today, and it's just enough color, you know, but not too much. And then these two I've been mixing and then sweeping it under my eye just to give me a nice awake look and to set that concealer that I had put on my skin. A little obsessed with highlighting right now. I have so many, it's embarrassing. Not really, because we're all obsessed with makeup. But I have so many that no normal person should have this many. But the first one is actually a strobing powder. This is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder in Brilliant Strobe. So it comes in this nice little silver packet. You open it up, and then inside is the powder. It's just a nice, like, it's not a wabam highlight, but it is nice. It livens up your skin, and it looks nice. I use a fan brush. I dip in there, and then I go over my cheekbones, and it's just so, so, so pretty. So you see it there. It's kind of a golden shimmer. And then the next 3 that I have, I've heard mixed reviews on these. Some people don't like them. Some people like them as more of an hourglass kind of ambient lighting. I really liked them when I tried them. I was really impressed by them. So these are the geometric highlighting powders from Wet n Wild. You have this one in Where the Dreamers Go. This is a nice blue, pink, and white, and you mix it all together. And it doesn't swatch very well, I guess. I mean, you can see it here a little bit. There's white. But on the skin, I just think it looks pretty. I've heard people say they are more like the ambient lighting powders, and I didn't really get that. When I wore it on my skin, I thought they were a little brighter than that. So this is another one. I don't know if you can see it. Tried to put it on with a brush so that I'd pick the color out better, but that didn't really do much. This one is Sun Ceremony. This is a bronze, a gold, and then a white. And then there's one more, and it is Desert Explorations. And it's the white and the 2 pinks. I really like these. I think they give the skin a nice glow. This one is more of a pinky toned. And I know it was hard to see them, but trust me, they're $4.99, I believe. Just give them a try. If you don't like them, you send them to me because I love them. I think they're nice for everyday wear. I like to wear them to school, or places that you don't necessarily want like a highlight. But these are so pretty. I promise you that they're pretty. And like I said, I will like seriously take them if you don't want them. And then I have an honorable mention, but I can't include it yet because I just literally used it today and that was it. But I have swatched the crap out of it and I love it. This is the Tarte Skin Twinkle palette. First of all, can we talk about that? Beautiful. Second of all, 3 colors inside. These two are very shiny, very shimmery. This one is very scratchy and rough, but this is going to be good for an under eye setting powder. These two here are your highlights. So this is going to be more like an ambient powder where you would use those, you know, under your eyes, setting your entire face. These two here are your highlights. I will swatch for you. Okay, so this one is more pinky. This one is more yellow toned, gold toned, yellow tone. And the colors on those are the Sunlight is the champagne gold and Moonlight is the rosy pearl. I think those are so, so pretty. I love them. Okay, next thing is a blush. This is actually a blush bronzer duo, but I'm talking mainly about the blush in this one. This is in the color Bronze. This is from e.l.f. Like I said, it's a duo, but I want to just talk about the blush shade because I think it's a pretty everyday pink. And of course, it doesn't even come off on the skin. Great. Thanks for nothing. But no, it is a nice pink. It's a nice everyday color. And when you actually use it with a brush, it comes off and it gives you that nice glow. It is not like super pigmented, so when you put it on your skin, you're going to need to layer it up a couple. I don't mind that though, because I would rather have something that I need to layer than something that's going to be like, and then it looks like somebody paint splattered me, and then I'm going to have to work to get it off. Like, that's, no, can't do that. Okay, so let's go to brows. Tarte has the Brow Architect, which is a brow shaper, liner, and definer. It looks like this. It's got 3 ends to it. So one is your spoolie. One end twists off, and it has this color that you can put above or below to carve out your brows. And then this pulls off, and it has this. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, that's like the new Anastasia brow definer. Well, yeah, but like this was out 3 or more years ago, and I love it. Let's skip to eyeliners and mascaras before we do the eyeshadow, because that's the best part, right? So as far as eyeliner goes, I've been loving this bronze pencil from Tarte. It is getting so small. It's an Amazonian clay liner. It looks like that. It's so pretty. It's got just a hint of golden glitter in it, but nothing overwhelming. Just so beautiful. I love that liner. And it glides on so smoothly. You will not believe. It's like it almost like melts on your skin. And as far as liquid liners, we have the Precision Longwear Liner by Tarte. This is the Lights Camera Lashes line. First of all, I love this. I love the way it looks. I love that this is like a little place to hold it. And this is the tip. I love it. I think it makes making a wing so easy. It's so dark, and I just think this is a perfect liquid liner. In an honorable mention, which is what I have on my eyes today, is the Tarte So Fine liner. This is the brand new liner that they have out. First of all, can we talk about that? Because how cute is it? And this is amazing. The tip is super small. I know I saw pictures online, but I was like, you know, that's small, but whatever. Look at this. It is so teeny tiny. And it just gives you a nice thin line, and then you just wing it out, and it makes the wing so easy. It's for like a small wing. Normally I do a bigger wing than that, but I was feeling the small wing today because I could do it so easily with that. So that's an honorable mention. I've only used it once, but I really love it, and it's so black, and it stayed all day, and it was raining out, so all this makeup stayed so well. That means it's good. Mascaras, I have 2. I have the Big Look mascara from Pure, and the brush is cool. It's it's got like a little ball in the end, but it's not like the It Cosmetics ball. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's like the bristles aren't that long. They're short, like little stubby bristles. But I really do like that. And it has argan oil in the formula. And then I love the Lights Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte. This is a little travel size that I got with one of the Christmas sets. But if you're not familiar, here's the brush on that one. So it's different from the other one. And I've loved this for the longest time. And I thought I needed to use up this little travel one that I had, so I decided to use that, but I've been loving it. For the grand finale, we have eyeshadows. So this is an eyeshadow palette I've had. It's been around for a really long time, but I just rediscovered it, and I loved it all last week. I used it, and I'm talking about the Naked 2. I know some people don't like this palette because of the colors, but I happen to love the colors on this because these are the ones that are right up my alley. So I got a lot of nice taupe shade shadows, and you know, over here you have a nice matte cream in Foxy, and then you have a nice transition matte in Tease here, and then you have your black, that's blackout of course. And then in between, just all these colors in here are the ones that really hit home for me. I do like the lighter ones, but these ones are so pretty, especially this one, Pistol and Verve. I love those two, these two here. And so that, I used that palette all last week. Like I said, love the Naked 2. The Tartelette Tease palette. So look at how tiny and cute that is. And then you open it up, it comes with a mirror, and it's got 6 shades in it. These smell like chocolate, just like their contour palette does. That's something new they're going to be doing, I believe. So you get 6 shades in here. 4 of them are matte. These 2 here, and then the 2 in the middle are your shimmery shades. So you have a nice cream on top, and then a nice pinky matte here, and then this is more of a mauve shade and like a burgundy or plum. Up here you have the cream, and then it's almost like a gold silver shade, and then a deep brown. The 2 shimmery. This is the one on top, Crush, and this is First Kiss. So I think they're so pretty. You can make so many good looks. I used this for an entire week, just those 6 shades. I had so many different looks, and like I said, it's great for on the travel. It's great for traveling. And another great product from Tarte is the new Double Duty Beauty Eye and Cheek palette. This one is in Classic Courage, and it says, "She dreamed, she believed, and she succeeded." I love that that has like such an inspirational quote. It looks so cute on my vanity. You open it up to a nice size mirror, and then this is the chocolate scent too. So that's why I said I believe this is something they're going to be doing from now on. This is like a nice cream shade here, and then you have a rosy shade, and then a deeper brown. And then on top you have Lucky Penny, which is it's like a plum brownish, bronzish kind of shade. And then you have a matte brown here. And then you have a blush here, and that completes it. I used this for an entire week also, and you can make so many looks out of these colors. I think it's great because you have 3 shimmers in this one and 2 mattes. So you have your transition, you have the shade to lay down after your primer to, like, you know, prep your eyeshadow, and then you have a nice transition here, and then these 3, you know, I use this on the outer corner, and then those 2, and I can swatch those shimmery shades for you too. Okay, so starting here, this one is Lucky Penny, then we have Rosy Outlook, and then we have Smile On, and then this is the blush in Courage. I think those are so pretty. And like I said, you can make so many looks out of this. I am getting the other palette like this. I'm not sure what the name is of it right now, but I will be getting that. I love these. So I say give these two tiny palettes a chance. They may be small, but they're amazing. I also wanted to mention two brush sets that I've really been liking this month. Uh, the It Cosmetics brushes for Ulta. This is the Airbrush 101. It comes in a nice little case with a bow on it. How cute. And then it unzips and you get these 5 airbrush brushes. So it comes with these 5 brushes. You have your powder brush, your foundation brush, concealer, and then you have a crease, and then a just all over eyeshadow brush. These are the softest brushes in the world. I feel like a cat's rubbing up against my cheek every time I use them. So cute, and it comes in a nice travel-friendly case. And then, of course, I have the SL Miss Glam White Glam Book. This is so cute too. It's a nice um, set of brushes. So there's 25 brushes in here. You have all of these are face. These and these are for eyeshadow. This is a mini contouring brush. And then these are all face brushes also. They're all different. They all do unique things. Some of the same types of brushes, like there's 2 blush brushes, but they're different sizes and shapes. There's 2 different types of contouring brushes. This is a great deal, and I love it. Her stuff's amazing. It holds up really well. They're cruelty free. They are just so pretty to look at. They have inspirational quotes on inside of the flaps and just so adorable, and definitely helps when you take the price that you pay and you divide it down. It ends up being around, the same price that you would pay for leading brands or cheaper, and you're getting so many useful brushes in here. So I love this. I have to order a pink one soon because I want the white and the pink. Like, I need them both. I can't help it. It's the same brushes, but I just need them. So that's all my March favorites. I hope you guys liked it. Leave me comments below if you have any questions, or tell me what your favorites were in the month of March. And I look forward to seeing you guys next month.